The offender database reported that Dalton Wade Howard, aka Chloe Wade Gullotto, a transgender Leavenworth pedophile, has received a 30-year federal prison sentence for the possession and production of egregious child sexual abuse materials, including instances of babies being raped and tortured. Dalton Wade Howard, also known as Chloe Wade Gullotto, pleaded guilty to 1 count of child pornography production and 1 count of child pornography reception and was sentenced on Wednesday. Dalton Wade Howard, 25, received a 30-year sentence for the creation of child pornography, along with an additional 10-year sentence for the receipt of child pornography. The 2 sentences are to be executed simultaneously. Redux has acquired documents from the United States District Court for Kansas, which contain a troubling affidavit from FBI Special Agent Michael Harrison. Michael Harrison, a member of the Child Exploitation and Human Trafficking Task Force, supervised the investigation concerning Dalton Wade Howard. Michael Harrison's statement revealed that Howard initially drew attention in 2023 after posting 18 movies and 21 photographs to a Synchronoss cloud storage service. From September to November of that year, the Synchronoss algorithm identified instances of child abuse in the uploads, prompting human moderators to examine the activity and send 9 distinct files to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Due to the association of the illicit uploads with Dalton Wade Howard's Verizon account, his phone number and identity were promptly identified, leading to the involvement of the FBI. Michael Harrison was assigned to the case in January 2024 and examined the documents flagged by Synchronoss. He detailed the files in his affidavit, indicating that the videos depicted young children participating in sexual intercourse, adult males committing vaginal rape against toddler girls, men ejaculating onto the genitals of female infants, and dildos being inserted into the anuses of male infants. The youngest victim was characterized as a newborn girl approximately 6 to 8 weeks old, while another baby no more than 2 months of age was depicted in a 31-second video being anally assaulted by an adult male. Michael Harrison subsequently testified in court that he encountered difficulty comprehending the audio in the movies located on Dalton Wade Howard's drive. These videos specifically, I did not listen to the audio. There was one that I did. I try not to listen to the audio at all, if I can. The one video that I did listen to, very briefly, and when I do listen to the audio, it's for the shortest time possible. It's turning the volume up, and then right back down. All you can hear is a baby screaming and crying, Michael Harrison told prosecutors. In February of 2024, FBI agents began staking out Dalton Wade Howard's suspected residence in Leavenworth, Kansas, and learned that he had a baby with his ex-wife, who is a biological female who also identifies as transgender. A search warrant was issued and Dalton Wade Howard was confronted by agents the next day and subjected to questioning. During the interview, Dalton Wade Howard admitted to regularly seeking out anime child pornography and that he had viewed graphic child sexual abuse material as recently as 24 hours before the FBI's visit to his home. From the sworn affidavit provided to the court by FBI agent Michael Harrison. Michael Harrison referred to Dalton Wade Howard using both gender-neutral and feminine pronouns throughout the affidavit, and said that Howard had legally changed his name to Chloe in 2018. Other court documents used feminine pronouns to refer to Dalton Wade Howard. During the 2024 visit to Dalton Wade Howard's residence, the FBI interrogated his companion, Marcy, who stated that she had been separated from him for 9 months. However, they continued to reside in the same household, which they shared with Dalton Wade Howard's mother and grandmother. Marcy indicated that she initially pursued a divorce from Dalton Wade Howard upon discovering cartoon child pornography on his phone, and elaborated that she approached Dalton Wade Howard over the images, to which he reacted defensively and sought to normalize the fetish in reply. Marcy, who identifies as transgender, informed investigators that she and Dalton Wade Howard had not shared a bed for some months. However, their 18-month-old son did sleep in Howard's bed, despite often being unclothed in his room. The FBI subsequently confirmed that some of the child sexual assault material found on Dalton Wade Howard's phone included his own young son. This comprised photographs of the youngster unclothed, positioned with legs apart and anus exposed. Dalton Wade Howard was apprehended on February 21, 2024, and relinquished his entitlement to a preliminary hearing. He first entered a plea of not guilty to 6 charges, encompassing the production and possession of child pornography. He subsequently amended his plea to guilty in return for an accord that resulted in the dismissal of 4 charges. On June 17, 2025, Dalton Wade Howard received a sentence of 360 months in federal prison for the production of visual depictions of minors engaging in sexually explicit conduct and 60 months in federal prison for the receipt of child pornography. The sentences will be served simultaneously, resulting in Howard's imprisonment for a total of 360 months, followed by 20 years of supervised release. In its judgment, the court recommended Dalton Wade Howard be placed at FCI Englewood or FCI Seagoville for his sentence, both of which are low-security federal correctional institutions for male offenders, noting, "These facilities are selected as they offer family proximity, they are appropriate for treatment for sex offenders, they offer mental health treatment, and they house a transgender population." The court also wrote that Dalton Wade Howard was interested in programs that included transgender acceptance.